Hi guys. So just a follow-up video in case maybe some of you guys didn't understand what was going with the violin and the double bass. So we talked about the idea of higher pitched noises, and higher pitched sounds have shorter wavelengths. Shorter wavelengths. So the connection here is that higher pitch is actually the same thing as saying it has a very high frequency. And what's going on there is we're looking back at the formula as C equals to F lambda. So the speed of sound is generally speaking the same, unless you're in a different environment. But if you're in the same room, the speed of sound is generally the same unless there's a really high amount of humidity on one side. But really, it's going to be very, very close. So what's going on here is that the higher the frequency, in order to make sure that it travels at the same sound according to this formula, then that means the lower the wavelength is going to get. And so higher notes means that the wavelengths have to decrease. So a decrease in wavelength is causing that, okay? Which means notes of lower frequencies are going to have longer or higher wavelengths. Okay, so that's the reasoning behind the idea of higher pitched sounds being related to shorter wavelengths, and likewise the example that we saw here.